It's so quiet outside. I feel like I'm imposing on people's quiet mornings because it's Saturday, 29th of November, and I'm really excited for Christmas and I just wanted to film it. I've got presents to wrap and I need to decorate a tree. Growing up, I never had a real tree. We always had the same, oh, it's very dear to my heart, but we always had the same fake tree, and I just remember like desperately wanting a real one. So the moment I moved out on my own, I made sure that was a thing. There are a lot of work when you live in a flat, and there are a lot of work when you don't drive, because it's like, how do you dispose of them correctly, and they're also pretty heavy. So I've decided, just for convenience, I think it's time that I just buy a fake one. So yeah, that's on today's agenda. I've seen a few people have their trees up already and I just feel like now's a really good time. I got up nice and early this morning and made myself what was meant to be a bacon, egg and cheese like breakfast bagel, but I didn't fancy buying in bacon, so I bought some, oh look, a sleepy beauty. I didn't want to buy bacon, so I bought some sausage patties instead. So I had a sausage, cheese and egg breakfast bun and an everything seeded bagel, and it was delicious. I made myself a coffee, which I've not done in maybe 2 months, and yeah, it went down so well. Obviously it's the weekend, it's near Christmas time, so it's going to be busy out there, so I'm essentially trying to be the early bird, excuse the tail, the early bird that catches the worm. This isn't very good. Anyway, let's sign out this intro and get the day started. Practically kitted out in Uniqlo at this rate. Old school Finisterre beanie. Destroyed Asics. Let's go. Two wet feet later, and we've got ourselves a tree. I don't know why I do it to myself. So picture this, I'm there walking, box like going up along here. I've got my wrapping paper and like carrier bag with Marley's Christmas present in, like down here, sort of hanging off my arm. Then I'm carrying my brolly, trying to shelter me in this Christmas tree, and more importantly the wrapping paper, and it's a Saturday, there's so many people out and about, but it's fine. I love to challenge myself. Anyway, I think a tea is cooling. It's about to get festive. Let's have a little peek. I changed my mind last minute. So this one came in a plant pot, which I wasn't massively keen on, but I do think it will look great over there. Gosh, my hands are really shaking from carrying this. So I went for this sort of, I don't know if you can really tell, to be honest, but I'd like to think it looks a little bit more real. Right, whilst the kettle's brewing, let me show you the wrapping paper I bought and what I got Marley. Let's just pop you here. I bought some adorable wrapping paper, you know, the kind that comes in sheets, not a roll. So it was like £2 slice. Yeah, I bought some of that the other weekend in Altrincham and I genuinely loved it, but I was like, obviously can't spend all my money on this wrapping paper, so in my head I was gonna buy another one and do like mix and match. The only issue was I was really struggling to find something that complemented it, that wasn't, I know I'm just about to say this and you'll see what I've bought, but I didn't want to go back down the brown paper route because I've done that for many years. Yeah, I couldn't find anything in an actual store that I liked the look of. I was worried I'd have to order something online, which I really just didn't want to do. Wrapping paper should be something that you do just buy in person. Anyway, first stop was Tesco and I picked up this, and I just feel like it has that same sweet style without it being like very patterned, because I'll show you the really nice one in a bit. But yeah, I just feel like, or hopefully this will complement it. So it's brown with these houses on, and it's like matte finish as well, which I really like because the other wrapping paper is matte. I'm not too into the sheen or satin finish, would you say? And then yeah, went into the range, had a look at the Christmas trees. A bit chaotic in there, so I made a quick exit because I don't know, the range is one of those places that like there's so much to look at. It can be quite overwhelming and the aisles aren't that big, so I was like, yeah, not for me. I don't need to buy decorations. But I did go into Home Sense and I got Marley a little Christmas present because I've not got her. Well, I didn't get her anything last year and I felt really bad. So I've got her something, but I am quite picky with what toys I like to get because she's a bit older. She doesn't necessarily need so many as like a younger cat would. But I also want them to kind of look a bit nice. There's so many out there that just look a little bit cheap. Yeah, you shouldn't be seeing this actually, looking at me. Anyway, I got these, how cute. Just like Martha and Maya Mouse. Yeah, look. You into that? I mean, unfortunately, I'm going to have to wrap them up so you can have them on Christmas Day. But get to know that smell. They're going to be your buddies. And I thought this would be something quite good to like put away and then bring back out at Christmas time. And they'd also look quite good wrapped up in the tree. Oh, I think she likes them. Success. Anyway, see you in the next clip. Got my tea. I think I'm trying to read this backwards. I think I'm allergic to mornings. I'm not bad at mornings, to be fair, but I think it's good. There he is. So plans have completely changed. I just text my sister being like, have you bought a tree stand yet? Because she was going to buy a real tree and I obviously don't need mine anymore. And she FaceTimed me back, was like, no. I was literally about to go pick it up, but there's been like an issue with the Facebook seller. So I was like, do you just want to buy mine off me? Long story short, we got chatting. We both haven't had lunch yet, so I'm gonna pop out and meet her and we're gonna get this Christmas winter special sandwich and go halves on that and some hash browns. So I need to neck this tea down because I'm going back out to meet her. But why not? I was like, let's wait till the next payday, blah blah blah. A minute later, like, Kiana, what are you doing? You're both free right now, like you don't have to align on a future date in the calendar, just go for it. So yeah, that's what's happening. Right, we're back. Hash brown bites, thank you very much. Garlic parm and the Christmas cracker. Was this Christmas cracker? I can't remember. With a dipping gravy pot. So I think we've got something like turkey, bacon. My camera ran out of memory. I think cranberry sauce and I can't remember anything else. And then the garlic parm hash browns, which I've not tried before. I've whacked on old Christmas vlogs. This is my kind of Christmas meal. It's actually so good though, isn't it? It's just rewatched them. Mads has just left me and I'm going to take that as the opportunity to put up the Christmas tree. I'm not going to rush through and do the Christmas presents as well, like I'll do that tomorrow so the festivities extend through the weekend. But first things first is moving this cabinet because I have a feeling the tree, if I sit it on top of the cabinet, it will look ridiculous because 5 foot is pretty tall. So I've moved the cabinet away from the corner. That's what you're currently pitched on. Perched, pitched, not sure. But let's take out this tree. Let's be careful. There's a better view for reference, but yeah, I need to go through and fluff it out. I'm actually really happy with the size and the pot's quite sweet, to be honest. The tree's been assembled. That took a little bit longer than I expected and my hands feel weird, you know, just like handling plastic. I'm actually very happy. do we think? And now it's time to have a look inside the box of decorations. These are loads that I've collected over the years. I didn't actually get to put all of them out last year because my tree was so small. So yeah, let's do it. I bought this one from Toast recently in London. It's a gold-plated pear and it's just beautiful. I love that. And then another one I have is over here, which I also picked up in London from Anthropology, and obviously you know I'm a massive tennis fan. It's this rabbit playing tennis, and she's gonna be like an all year round thing, but I do feel like she has to be on the tree, and then she's been blessed. So all together, here's what we're working with. Here's the crew. My classic Marley tree topper, and yeah, I feel like I might not have enough. And if that's the case, then it's certainly given me the excuse to buy some more tree decorations. To me, it always makes sense to start with your main ones. So I'm gonna put these up first and then fill in any gaps with the special ones. So let's put you, Molly's interested now. Let's make sure they're nice and spread apart. Beautiful. Right, I will leave you again and wait till I finish. That took no time at all because I started playing songs. I'm still on the first song. 6 mins that took me to decorate. It's time to put the tree topper on. Here she is. Good morning. Excuse the wet hair. I have just washed it, ready for the week ahead. I've got my first wintry jumper on, this classic from uni days. Actually, let me show you the rest of them quick. I've got this football Eric Cantona one. I've got another football one, but this one I actually thrifted in the Lake District. Can you believe it? Obviously we'll show you throughout the month. And then I've got this other like ski winter one that I thrifted a couple years ago as well. I keep thinking about the fact that tomorrow morning I need to go into the office a little bit early so I can distribute everyone's advent calendar on their desk. I've also got my advent calendar ready and raring to go, which I will also show. I do like to switch up the calendar every year, and well, I've never had a Maltesers one before, but this one really drew me in because it's the truffles. So it's got like the really lovely crispy bits, which I'm hoping will be similar to the bunny rabbits that they do. Anyway, Marley's having a lovely time napping, and here's the tree in the daylight. On today's agenda, I've got a couple of sport things to watch, not that you need to know or care about that, but for me that's like a great Sunday. And then I'm also going to wrap my Christmas presents, so I reckon I'm going to start wrapping now, then take a break, have some lunch, and then crack on again afterwards. So that's the plan. I'm sat in position. I've got a Charlie Brown Christmas album playing on in the background if you can't hear, and I'm sat on the floor because how else do people wrap Christmas presents? Wrap ready. I've separated the presents I have so far into 2 piles of expensive wrapping versus simple wrapping, and then I've got my stack of ribbon here. I think the way to go with this, and what my mistake has been before with ribbon, is I don't leave enough for the like bow to really like extend out, but you know, I don't mind using all these ribbons if that's the case. Like, I'd rather they get used and the gifts look good. wrapping is finished. I used one roll of the Fancy Star, which is good because it means when I need to get the last few gifts I can be a bit more sparing with it. But they look really good. I'm really pleased so far, and I've just put the Christmas tree lights on and I think it all looks bloody great. I just need to buy some more ribbon. I can't remember what you call them, but like the actual barrels that the ribbon's wrapped around are quite deceiving, especially the like velvet ribbon. I really only have enough ribbon to wrap one present at a time, so yeah, I'll pick up some more, which will be more than enough to get me through the second batch. But yeah, I'm really pleased and it's all going well. I just wanted to show you quickly my Christmas cards that I've got. So I picked up this one 2 weekends ago, or was it last weekend, at a maker's market. This is a little cat one. It says Merry Christmas. This is going to my mum because we're a cat family and I just thought that was adorable. The artist is Nicola Clark Studio. She had so many lovely prints. I was like, ooh, I could definitely see something for a little one. There was this like gorgeous animal. I think it was alphabetical, like all different animals, but it was just so, oh, it would just look gorgeous in a nursery. And then I bought two from Max Machen. Oh, I really hope I've said that right. Anyway, you've got the name there. I've seen this person's work a lot throughout the years. I remember like saving some prints on Etsy, but I've never actually bought anything. And yeah, just really loved the cards that he had. So we've got this one, which I think is my favorite out of the lot. Like I would just keep that for myself. And then a little singular snowman. He's also great. And I love the metallic elements of that as well. Then we've got three here from my faves at Wholesome Studio. Again, I picked all of these up at the market. So that was the Endless Love Creators Market. They do like a tour across different locations around the year. So I went over to Sheffield. Here's a little Happy Christmas with mirth and some presents. Then we've got this gorgeous Santa Claus. I love it. And then we've got a classic Merry Christmas, and they're all from Wholesome. So yeah, really chuffed with them. And for the first time in a long time, I ended up buying a pack of stamps because usually I would just send them, hello. Usually I would just send them separately, but I'm trying to be organised. It's not a different day, even though I've got a different jumper on. I was just testing out which jumper to wear tomorrow and I was like, can I pull this one off? Like, you know when you've just not worn something in a while and it's like, how does this fit on me? I'm just gonna roll with it. Fingers crossed if I can force myself. I'll go to the gym first thing tomorrow, but it does sort of mean that I'm packing my outfits the night before. And although it rarely happens, there are the odd time where I like get in the shower and then I'm like, oh, I really don't feel like wearing this outfit. But yeah, that's what I'm doing, just testing jumpers. It's much later. I've just queued up I'm a Celeb on the TV and I've got a brew that's yet to be made, but it's calling my name. Look how nice the tree is in the background. I think I'm gonna leave today here and I'll probably pick you up in a couple of days' time when I've got some more festive bits going on. But yeah, really nice to see you and good night. Okay, we're back in business. Today I've got my Friendsmas, which I'm so excited about. It's been a good while since we've gotten the gang together, one person especially, and yeah, we're going to go out for a humble carvery, which I'm so excited about. I haven't had a carvery in a very long time, and growing up it was my favourite thing to do as a child. That's what we're doing today. I was gonna like take a detour and go into town first, but the weather's really miserable and I've kind of worked out that out of the 3 spots that I wanted to hit up, I don't necessarily need to today. I just don't think I'd be doing myself any favours given that it's raining outside. I've essentially got like another 45 minutes till I need to head off now, which is good, and I'll just get 2 buses instead of like a train and a bus. I've dressed pretty casual today, not that you can see, just a little black jumper and then my M&S jeans, and then I've got, I don't know if I've showed these actually, but I bought these amazing Nike loafers when I was in London the other week, and they're like inspired by they're part of the Air Max collection, but they're a loafer. I think they're really cool. I'm home. It's 11:30. Half 11. Literally been out for 12 hours and I'm shattered. I've actually had a headache for most of the day. I'm surprised I made it through, because I think if I was a little bit like closer to home, I probably would have just like darted, but because I haven't seen the guys in such a long time, I just powered through. It's unlike me to get headaches, so I don't know. I've not drank too much water today, so maybe that's it, or could just be the cold. But yeah, it was so nice. Just really great to see everyone, and carvery was decent, you know, especially for that price. I think it was like a tenner. We went to Salford Quays afterwards and went to like a bar nearby and had a couple drinks there. I was quite careful, I think, all in all. So I'm just like stroking Marley down here. All in all, I think I've had like 2 pints today. I'm quite like a lightweight, so I just take it a bit easy. Went back to Will and Finn's pad. They were just like gonna go back, watch Match of the Day and get in a little Chinese, and they asked me if I wanted to join, and I was like, why not? It's Christmas. I feel like there's never more of a perfect time to just be like, stuff it, but I am shattered, and I did treat myself to a bolt back home because I just couldn't. The thought of getting on a bus and then walking just wasn't quite hitting. So yeah, I'm back home, gonna get my pajamas, and I guess I will see you in some daylight. Good morning. I've got a lovely case of bed hair going on. I've been up for a while, caught up on I'm a Celeb, which was great. I really enjoyed last year as well, but this year has been really good. I'm just trying to like tidy up my room. Look at Marley. Trying to get as much heat as possible by the radiator. I'm just trying to tidy up my room because for the last week I've just had piles of clothes because I switched out my summer wardrobe, so I just had plenty of jumpers and stuff. I'm just trying to figure out if I can put them somewhere, because bless my chest of drawers, they've just not got room. But I'm gonna try and make it work, because I just want a tidy space. Today is gonna be a really chill one, even though I've already like seen the results, but I'm going to catch up on the F1 qualifying, and then I'm just, honestly, I sound a little bit sad, but I'm just gonna spend my day inside just so I can watch the final race, because it's a big deal. It's a big deal. Anyone could win. I know who I want to win. I thought about doing some baking. I have bought stuff to bake, I just didn't know when was the right time, but I feel like because I know I'm going to be home all day, let's just bake today and then not stress about it next weekend in case plans come along. So I think I'm going to do that, and I'm really excited. Speaking of which, actually, in the crackers that Abby got us, I think mine came with a bottle opener. It was a bit hard to tell because they all kind of flew everywhere. Abby did a swap with me and she gave me this Christmas tree cookie cutter, which I'm really happy about, because I also have this star one which I think I got from a Christmas cracker maybe 2 years ago, so I think I might do some little mini ones. My god, I've been gone for a few hours now. I did a really deep clean of the flat, which I'm so happy about, and then I jumped in the shower to wash my hair. Realised as soon as I got out that the final F1 race was about to start, so I had to quickly prep myself and make lunch, and then I've been sat on the sofa watching it ever since. It was a really good race. It was very intense, but yeah, tears of joy were shed at the end, so yeah, really pleased for Lando. But anyway, I am just making myself a tea because I'm about to start baking. Let's show you what I've prepped. So the cookies that I'm making are white chocolate, orange and cardamom. Recipe actually says ground cardamom, but that is something I really struggle to find in the supermarket, so I've just gotten the seeds out from the pods and then just chopped them up really finely, and then yeah, I've got all of the rest of the ingredients ready to go. Right, I've tried many spots in my bedroom here to try and get the lighting okay, because I'm not working with the best. It is gone 10 o'clock. I haven't long been home because, oh, it's Monday, I should say. It's the day after yesterday. I had work today, which was absolutely fine, all smooth. And then we're back to Matt and Hannah's because I've not seen them in a week and a half, which is a really long time for me. It was great to catch up with them and go have a brew, and then that soon turned into tea. Shout out Matt for the makeshift Nando's, and yeah, just really nice. Love those guys. But I had an exciting parcel arrive and I just felt like I was gonna share it tomorrow, and I was like, no, just do it now. Just do it now. You're in your PJs, you're cozy, let's do an unboxing. I did open this up earlier, but just to show you, I got a cushion cover. I bought this from always in my limelight. I bought this cushion inner ages ago, like literally before I moved into this flat, and I've been waiting for the day to find the perfect cushion cover, and I finally did it. I found it. You ready? Look at them all playing tennis. I'm really chuffed with that, and let's put it on before we end this short day.